Hey guys, what's up? Blue Ranger 1993 here, and welcome back to another TCG Tuesday. This week, instead of doing an opening, I'm going to do a deck profile of my Yanmega BREAK Deck. So let's get to it. So starting off with the Pokemon, I'm running a 4 Yanma, 4 Yanmegas, and 4 Yanmega Breaks for that line. This is my main attacker and the main focus of my deck. I'll pull out these two so you can see. Yanmega. His ability, Sonic Vision. If you have exactly 4 cards in your hand, ignore all energy and the attack costs of this Pokemon's attacks. And Assault Boom does 50, and if they have a tool attached, it does 70 more, so potential of 120. And then if you throw the Break on top of it, still has that ability, but gains the attack Barrier Break. Does not like breaks. But Barrier Break, hold on, focus. There we go. Barrier Break does 100 damage, isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effect. So like if somebody was using Glaceon, you could still hit it for 100 because it gets through basically anything and does 100 no matter what. So that's our main attacker in the deck. Next we have our backup attacker. We have a 3 Snivy, 3 Servine, and I like him because of his ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So, good to paralyze them, that way they can't attack me. And then my backup attacker is Superior. 140 HP. Each of its attacks only cost 1 energy. First one is Coil for 40. And during your next turn, this Pokemon's attacks do 60 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. And Slashing Strike for 80. This Pokemon can't use Slashing Strike during your next turn. So basically, you Coil for 40, Slashing Strike for 140, and just repeat that. But he's my backup attacker in case somebody uses a Hex Maniac or anything like that. I can still attack using him. And then finally, I'm running 2 Shamans just for draw support, as all of you know probably. Setup, when you play this Pokemon from your hand, draw until you have 6 cards. So those are my Pokemon in this deck. Again, Yanmega is the main attacker, Superior backup, and then Shaman for draw power. Up next is my stadiums. I'm running 4 copies of Forest of Giant Plants. For those of you who don't know what it does, each player's grass Pokemon can evolve during his or her first turn, or the turn that he or she plays those Pokemon. I use this because then I can immediately evolve all my Pokemon, because all of my evolutions are grass type, so I can go straight from Yanma all the way up to Yanmega Break in 1 turn. This really is what kind of makes the deck work, because then I don't have to wait and buy time. Just instantly get a Yanmega Break up and start attacking. Up next is my supporters. I'm running 4 copies of Judge and 1 Skyla. I use Skyla occasionally in case I need to get my stadium out. That's the main one. That's why I have one of these. Search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So I can grab out one of my stadiums in case I don't have it, because that is kind of key to getting my deck up and running. And then I'm running 4 Judges. This is the main supporter that I want to use. And each player shuffles his or her hand into their deck and then draws 4 cards. That way I have 4 cards in my hand and my attacks are free with Yanmega or Yanmega Break. That's why I'm running 4 of those. He's the main one. That's normally what I like to do. Also limits my opponent's hand size down to 4. That way they can't do too much. So that's it for my supporters, only running those 5. Alright, up next are my item cards. So I am running 4 level balls. Allows me to grab a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Allows me to grab my Yanmas, my Snivys, my Servines as well. So running 4 of those. Then 4 Ultra Balls. That's to grab my Yanmegas, my Yanmega Breaks, Shamans, and Superiors. 4 Verse Seekers. Again, grab out a Judge if I need it again. Just constantly Judge over and over. 4 Revitalizers. This one allows me to put 2 grass Pokemon from my discard pile back into my hand. So I use that in case one of my Pokemon gets knocked out. Either that or I can discard like 2 Yanmegas with an Ultra Ball and then immediately get them back. So basically free Ultra Ball to get whatever I want. That's really key for helping this deck out, and I think all grass decks should have it. especially with Forest, because then if your Pokemon gets knocked out, play Revitalizer, immediately get it back up and running. Then I am running 4 Trainer's Mails. Just helps boost the consistency of my deck. Look at the top 4, pick whichever trainer I need at the time, and put it into my hand. Then I am running 2 Enhanced Hammers, just so Energy Denial, since I don't need any if I have 4 cards in my hand, slow down my opponent. And then 2 Crushing Hammers as well. This is in case they aren't playing Special Energy, potential just to knock out whatever energy they do have. And then 2 De-Evolution Sprays. I use this on Servine to put them back to my hand in case I need to paralyze them because I'm not going to be able to attack this turn. But buy me some time. Just de-evolve him, evolve another Snivy, and hopefully get that coin flipped for the paralysis. That's those item cards that I'm running in this deck. That's the majority of this deck here. But let's get to energy now. Alright, so for energy, I am running 3 grass energies. That's it. These are the only energies I have in my deck. Since Yanmega, as long as I have 4 cards in my hand, his attacks cost no energy, and he has free retreat, I never need to attach energy to Yanmega. These are for my Snivy superior lines. That way I can get 1 attached to them and attack, or if I need to attach 1 to like retreat a Shaman if I start off that way. But 3 energy in this deck, and I've been running this deck for about a week or 2 now, and surprisingly, only 3 energy. I still get them when I need them for the most part, and am never worried about my deck. So let's just recap real quick. So to recap, to me these are the most important cards in here. My Yanmega Break line, main attacker right there. Get 4 cards in hand, attack for no cost. Superior line as a backup attacker with Servine's ability to buy me time if necessary. Shaman gets me draw power, play down my hand, drop a Shaman, get more cards in my hand. Energy just in case I need to retreat either of those or attack with Superior. Forest of Giant and Plants allows me to speed up my deck, get a Yanmega Breakout instantly. Skyla to grab a Forest in case I don't have it in my hand. And then Judge to play that at the end of my turn. Get 4 cards in my hand. Yanmega attacks for free then. Limits my opponent's hand size. So main strategy is to get a Yanmega Break up and running. Then play a Judge. Well, play all your cards in your hand. Keep 1 Judge or a VS Seeker. VS Seeker for Judge. Play it. Then you get those 4 cards. Free attack. And just start hitting away. And then in case they get knocked out, just play a Revitalizer to get him back. And just keep running through. Keep judging. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this deck profile. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or changes that you'd like to see. And see you next week.